Hello, hello, it's Jang here with a quick look at a small Mega Bloks Call of Duty set. This one's called the Rocket Turret. It comes with 80 pieces. As you can see, it has a big old satellite dish or just communications transceiver dish, and that can be rotated around, and it can also be angled up and down as you like. It's a little bit flimsy over here on the side, just doesn't have a whole lot of connection. I think it's 3 studs down here that connect it to the base, but it does what it needs to do. It holds the thing up and it has a little bit of articulation to it. Now they call this a rocket turret, but it's got a sensor array on the front that kind of suggests that it's more of a surface-to-air missile launcher, but I guess it could be seen as either. Of course, they've already done a SAM turret set before, and this one's a little bit different. It doesn't have enclosed tubes, it just has the projectiles attached to the sides. And because they are attached to the sides rather than being integrated into tubes like with the previous set that I mentioned, these can actually be removed. Now they do have the attachment point there, so they don't become just perfectly cylindrical, but that does allow you to attach them to something. If you have some clear pieces, you can actually have a missile or a rocket that's in flight. So that's kind of a good thing. I think it looks good having these exposed on the sides. There's just no secondary attachment or no way to lock these in, so you have to kind of line them up yourself just if you want them to look nice and parallel. This is able to rotate around a full 360 degrees in place, and it also has a little bit of up and down. I wish it could angle up just a little bit more, but at least it doesn't get caught as it goes around. A little bit awkward with some of the exposed open studs on the sides there. I think that could be smoothed out a little bit with some tiles. Would be a good thing to do for customization. But all told, there's not all that much to see here. One thing that I don't like is the color that was chosen for the main terrain piece and also these 2 bricks here. That's just probably my least favorite color that Mega Bloks makes or has ever made. It's kind of a silver color. It has a lot of metallic flake to it, but it's also very pearly, and I don't know, there's just something about it that looks super fake. I can't really connect that with anything. It doesn't look like a believable material. It doesn't look like concrete. It doesn't look like metal. I just don't like that particular color, but at least from a distance you don't really notice that much. This figure is officially described as a desert trooper or desert soldier. He's got the full gas mask on there. It also has the wider hip piece. The part that goes over the hips are actually more like the waist. It includes the belt, and also has just a little bit of extra of the same kind of beige or tannish color that's used up top. Just kind of brings the jacket or the shirt down a bit. I appreciate the little paint applications for the knee protection there. That looks pretty good. And the weapon is great. It's something that's very usable for many different scenarios. Of course, it's customizable, but I like that configuration just right there with the nice sight and with the colors that they chose there also. It looks good as is, and I think that it makes for a good source for parts for making your own custom weapons or customized weapons as well. Nothing really fancy or fantastic about this set. It's very straightforward, very simple. I don't think it's amazingly well done, but it's good enough. It looks good from any decent amount of distance. I appreciate that it's not just the turret, but also has the tower, and they kept the parts count low, but still were able to get a good amount of verticality out of it, putting the dish up high. Everything is posable the way that you would want it to be. I've got small little nitpicks about particular colors and surfaces and things, but overall, I think the set just does its job. It's exactly what it sets out to be, and it's pretty respectably well done for that. If you have any thoughts that you would like to share with myself and the rest of the viewers about this set, feel free to leave your comments down below. I've got more videos to work on, so I'll be talking to you again very soon.